Welcome to the city of Miami, Florida, where we have the most anticipated high school football game going on this week. The Miami Central Rockets facing off against the Cocoa Tigers. We've been waiting for this game for so long, all season long. The number 9 ranked team versus the number 8 ranked team. Two of the best teams in the state of Florida. But this is the Geico High School Football Showcase here at Trash Powell Stadium in Miami, Florida. And we have two top 10 teams facing off against each other. This game has a lot of implications in the national championship conversation, and on top of that, has a lot of implications for the state championship. Today's impact player is Tony Parks, 252 rushing yards last week. He's looking to make an impact this week as he gets to carry to start off the ball game, gets 9 yards. 3rd down and 2, they give it to Tony Parks once again, and he gets the easy first down. That offensive line is doing their job so far. Moving the ball with ease. They hand it off to Tony Parks once again. He runs over 2 dudes, and he stays on his feet. 18-yard gain. Tony Parks showing off right here. 4 carries, 37 yards, 9.3 yards per carry already. 2nd down and 10. Pistol formation. They hand it off to Parks again. And once again, Tony Parks gets 10 yards. Parks briefly comes out of the game because he was a little bit tired. They give it to Shamar Baker right here. He catches the rock, only gets 4 yards. Not much. 2nd down and 6. Baker once again gets man coverage. He gets locked down, but his teammate Wesley Young gets the touchdown. Wesley Young, a subscriber to the channel. And I forgot to mention, Tony Parks and Shamar Baker are Patreon members. Tony Parks, nice vision right here. Nice little cut in the hole. Offensive line, they're doing their job. Parks, 9 yards per carry already in this game. 2nd and inches, so much space. He breaks a tackle, breaks another one. Parks still on his feet, gets 12 yards. This is a combination of great offensive line play and great running back play. 2nd down and 8, they hand it off to Parks again. A race to the end zone, he gets in there. 15-yard touchdown run, and Tony Parks is stunting on him. Like I said, great offensive line play, great running back play. Easy 12 yards a pop. But at the end of the first quarter, Miami Central was up 14-0 over Cocoa, asserting their dominance early in this game. Cocoa, they need to get something going on offense. 3rd down and 2. Steven Matthews, a Patreon member, lined up at wide receiver. Ends up getting man coverage, and he ends up getting the first down. Steven Matthews, a guy who's kind of underperformed so far this year, had a couple of big games, but a lot of disappointing games. Hopefully, he can make something happen in this big game. Matthews gets the ball, hits him with a spin move, 11 yards on this play. Despite having those 2 catches on that drive, they would give the ball once again to Miami Central. And Tony Parks gets the ball, breaks the tackle after getting a lot of space from his offensive line. 16-yard gain on the play. Already 100 yards in the first half for Tony Parks. His blocker gets pushed into him, but he shakes off that tackle, ends up breaking another tackle, gets 15 yards on the play. 2 minutes left to go in the first half, and Tony Parks already has 121 rushing yards. 1st and 10. They hand it off to Parks. Parks trying to outrun the defense. Parks breaks the tackle, gets the first down. 11 yards once again. If I was Miami Central, I would just give the ball to Tony Parks time and time again. But it's 2nd down and goal, and they throw it across the middle of the field. Keener gets the interception. Cam Dakotas makes his first big mistake of the game, giving Cocoa a chance to put some points on this board with 30 seconds left as they find Steven Matthews, and he gets into the end zone for a 26-yard touchdown. Great throw, great catch. It looked like it was going to be 21-0 Miami Central at halftime, but Cocoa makes the interception, gets the ball back, scores a touchdown, and they're only down by 7. If you want to see yourself featured in some of the videos on this channel, then please watch this video right here. You can be a character in the Reason Sports Network universe. We make content for high school, college, and the pros. You can submit a form. The link will be in the description. However, if you sign up with Patreon, you'll have a lot more customization and control over your character. The link will be in the description. You can also view your player's season and career stats online. The link will be in the description. I also added a social media feature for the universe to be more immersive. The link to that video will also be in the description. If you don't have Patreon but you still want to be featured on the channel more, then make sure you're active in the comment section. You being consistently active reminds me to put you on the channel in some way. When you submit a form, your character will be put in the universe. You can see yourself in a live stream or video when teams play, but it's highly unlikely that you'll see me controlling your player throughout a game if you don't have Patreon. Signing up with Patreon gives you control over attributes, accessories, gives you a GTA face, control over your backstory, and you'll be one of the best players in the universe. And if you're new to this channel, anyone that has a period next to their name means that they are a subscriber to the channel, and anyone that has an apostrophe next to their name means that they are a Patreon member. But in the first half, Miami Central, they were dominating this game. Not just winning it, they were dominating in full control. We're about to go up 21-0. At the end of the first half, and Cam Dakotas throws this interception right here. And then Coco goes all the way down the field, throws it to Steven Matthews, and he gets into the end zone for a touchdown. 14-point swing. Coco's fully in this game. First down and goal. Coco has the rock. Steven Matthews in the back of the end zone is wide open, but he couldn't get his feet down. Second down and goal right here. Matthews once again open, catches it, touchdown. And that's Miami Central being stupid for putting a linebacker on a 4-star wide receiver. Now the game is tied with less than 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. They give it to Parks on the counter. Parks in the open field. 16 on that play. Man, if I'm Miami Central, I'm going to give the ball to number 3 time after time again. First and 10, Tony Parks runs into his teammates. But then he redirects and he's down the field. Parks with a 17-yard gain, and it could have been a lot more. If 88 didn't get in his way, that would have been a touchdown. He would have hit his head on the goalpost. But nice run. Ran into his blocker, redirect himself. First down and 10. Once again, they hand it off to Parks, breaks the tackle, fights for more yardage. He got 7 yards on that play. Tony Parks is always getting positive yardage. And at the end of the third quarter, the score is tied 14-14. Great game. Great game here in Miami. Fourth quarter, third down and 4. Central has the ball. Shamar Baker finds a soft spot in the zone, catches the rock right down the seam. Shamar Baker inside of the 5-yard line, and it's first down and goal for the Central Rockets. Cam Dakotas only 5 completions in this game, and that was the biggest completion of the game. Throwing the ball right here, right up the seam to Shamar Baker. First down and goal from the 5, and I'm handing it off to Parks if I'm Miami Central. First down and goal. They hand it off to Parks, and he gets into the end zone, basically untouched. Almost 200 rushing yards on the game for them. And now Coco has their chance. Steven Matthews catches it up the seam this time. Doesn't get inside the 5-yard line, but he did get 26 yards on the play. 7 catches, 90 yards for Steven Matthews. Once again right down the seam. And this time, he gets inside the 5-yard line. First down and goal, and Coco has a chance to tie it with less than 3 minutes left. Steven Matthews has put the team on his back all game long, and that's why he's a 4-star recruit. First down and goal, 2:25 left to go. Matthews at fullback. It doesn't even matter if he didn't touch anybody. Running back gets into the end zone, and the game is now tied. Second and 5. Parks gets the ball on the counter. Parks tries to shake the defender. Doesn't really shake him, but he does get 11 yards because of the blocking. 205 rushing yards, 8 yards per carry, and 2 rushing touchdowns in this game for Tony Parks. 1 minute left, third down and 9. Shamar Baker down the field, catches the rock. Baker still on his feet, makes a safety miss, still on his feet inside the 20-yard line. 37-yard reception by Shamar Baker. And this is just poor defense by the DB. Wasn't even paying attention. And I will say, good job by Cam Dakotas. Nice little back shoulder throw, but this is where the DB has to make the play. I understand you can't do anything about the back shoulder, but come on, bro. Third down and 11. Baker running the out route. Cam Dakotas throws an interception. And Coco has a chance to win this game with about 15 seconds left. Cam Dakotas is a very good quarterback. Has made a lot of great throws, but this is just a late pass. He throws his ball on time. I think Shamar Baker catches it, gets out of bounds, and they have a chance to win this game. Now it's first down and 10. 15 seconds left. Steven Matthews runs the out route from the slot versus cover 3. That's a great play call by the offensive coordinator. About 10 seconds left in the fourth. Man coverage for Matthews. Matthews catches the rock. Matthews ends up inside the 5-yard line, and they have a chance for a chip shot field goal. And look who's covering him one-on-one. That's Tony Parks, the running back. After getting the ball 30 times in this game, you have him lined up one-on-one with the best receiver on their team. I just don't get that. And he absolutely cooks him. Parks didn't even get hands on him, and he had safety help. First down to go. 5 seconds left to go in the game. This could win it. The kick is up, and the kick is good. The Cocoa Tigers end up coming all the way back, defeating the Miami Central Rockets when nobody had them winning this game. Down 14-0, about to go down 21-0. They kept fighting. They got an interception at the goal line, made it a one-score game, scored again in the second half, and in the fourth quarter, they turned it on. What a great win by the Cocoa Tigers over the Miami Central Rockets, giving them their first loss of the season, despite Tony Parks having a great game, despite Shamar Baker doing some great things as well. I can't wait to see the top 25 after this game. And here are the player stats for the game. Cam Dakotas wasn't his best game at all. 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. But Tony Parks, 28 carries, 205 yards, 7.3 yards per carry, and 2 rushing touchdowns. Shamar Baker, 3 catches, 77 yards, 25 yards per catch. But the turnovers killed them. It just killed them. I think Central was the better team. But Steven Matthews and Coco not turning the ball over won them this game today. But anyways, it's Reezy, owner of the Reason Sports Network. Make sure y'all like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, and click on the post notification bell too.